All right, everyone. Here we go. Episode 2. Boom, boom. Yeah. All right. Welcome back. I'm Lou.
I'm Roman.
Welcome back to Bourbon Beats.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we got a second episode today. We're in the same exact clothes as episode 1 because, well, we're just gonna do another episode tonight because, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's
All right.
do it.
So now we're gonna be doing a rye. Now with the rye, we're doing the Willett small batch
4-year.
4-year and the Whistlepig 10-year.
Yeah, a little bit, quite a bit difference in age, but this one is, I think, 113.4 proof.
And that guy's only 100.
100 proof, yeah.
Right? 100 proof. Came in this really nice container here. But yeah, you are right. It's batch A/359. I don't know what that means. I didn't really look into that right there. I do like, however, how this says straight from Shoreham, Vermont. But on the back, it says product of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Whistlepig, yes, that's nothing to do,
A.
buddy. All right. A.
Canadian whiskey.
All right. So again, same concept as the first episode, but this time I'm not gonna mess up. All right. Right.
Right.
Again, well, to you it's left is left, right is right. All right. I'm not gonna mess that up this time. That was just totally out of whack. Threw me off. And again, same concept. I filled them, he moved them, but we will be grabbing the same glass.
Yeah.
So here we go. What do you think is gonna win? That's what I want to know.
Who do I think is going to win?
Yeah. Out of these two bottles, who do you think is gonna win?
Honestly, I don't know. If I would just go off a whim, I would go Willett.
I agree, and only because I have never had the Whistlepig rye 10-year. Never have it. I've had the Willett before. It was one of my first ryes. That one and Pikesville rye were my first two ryes that I ever had, and I loved them both.
Yeah.
So, out of a complete blind, I think the Willett might win only because it has a special place in my heart. I don't know. I want the Whistlepig to win though. I don't know what it is about it, but the pig's got to win. I love bacon.
Oink, oink.
Okay, I love bacon. Bacon's got to win. There we go. All right, so I'll let you decide which one you want to grab first. And we'll go from
I've
there.
never had any of these. My first taste of both. So, I mean, well, right is right. So
right is right
go
again.
to our right.
Right. So no, our right, your left. There we go. So on the nose. Oh, that smells great. That is a little bit harder to distinguish on that, but that's some spice. Definitely on the spice on that, guys.
Small oakiness.
Little bit of oakiness, yeah. I want to say there's some sweetness to it.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint it. I can't pinpoint where the sweetness is coming from.
I can't think of a right word, but not bitterness, but like a bitter sweetness, kind of like aura to it.
I'm not getting the bitter. I am getting a little bit of an overly alcohol texture to it. I can't really pinpoint it.
I do taste. I mean, not taste. My nose tastes that alcohol in there.
Pepper. Maybe a little of pepper.
Peppery.
Can that be considered part of the spices right there? A little bit of pepper on there.
Kind of a combination of like black pepper.
Yeah. The black pepper, I got that.
And I don't know, it's like
it's got a little bit of sweetness.
Cinnamon, clove sweetness.
Could it be cinnamon? It could be cinnamon. I'm still trying to figure that out. Maybe with the taste, I'll be able to figure it out. But with just the smell alone, maybe you're right with the cinnamon on that one. Nutmeg, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, some kind of nutty.
Yeah, definitely nutty.
I mean, like the past 3 months, we've been wheeling out on bourbons, and I personally haven't been doing a lot of ryes at all. What have we drank that was rye?
Oh, we actually drank the Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. That's what we had.
Jack, and there was one other one. The Michter's.
Oh
right?
yes, the Michter's.
Yeah.
That's the straight.
Yeah,
Kentucky.
Michter's. Yeah.
These
rye.
I preferred the Jack Daniel's single barrel. That was my personal on that one.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a review on these later, guys. So
for some reason, I didn't really like. I mean, not that I didn't like, but I didn't really think too highly of the Michter's rye.
Hold on a second.
But whatever.
Fruity. I got a little bit of fruity. Try that out. Put
Fruity?
this guy back. Yep, a little bit of fruity on that one.
It's like a green pear. No, green apple. Apple pear.
Apple. That's
Apple.
actually a really good one right there.
Yeah,
Apple on that.
green apple.
All right, let's go for.
The spiciness came out now. I mean, we didn't have these sitting out for too long. Ooh.
Again,
A lot of sugary sweetness in the
good.
front. Oh my god,
it's good.
this surprised me.
This is good.
With very few experiences with like fries, but this one is very sugary, very very.
Now, compared to the first episode, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and not say what's what. I'm not making that same mistake
So
again.
left or right?
Well, I haven't had the left or left yet. Yeah, that's the thing. But guys, this is.
That was just the first sip, right?
Oh, that was just the first sip. Yeah.
Man, that's good.
Oh, hold on. Smell it. I just had the second sip. But usually, when you smell it after tasting it, it smells different. That's just.
I'm getting a lot more spice on the second.
More
It's
spice.
still pretty sweet. I actually am really amazed because like 1 out of 6 ryes I've drank were actually sweet, and a lot of people like.
Well, that's why I love the. So I personally love the Willett because it was sweet. For a while.
So you're saying this is Willett?
No. I haven't had. I can't compare the Whistlepig yet. I'm gonna say when I had the Willett rye, it was a very sweet tasting whiskey, which completely threw me off. Then for a while, when I first started my whole whiskey bourbon journey, I preferred rye. I think I told you that a couple years ago, where I said I think rye tastes better. And then I expanded my my whole bourbon catalog, and it kind of switched back over again.
Yeah.
But when I had that Willett, and then I had that Pikesville before, I could not stop drinking those. Those are so good. So it's been so long since I've had a Willett. It's got to be at least 2 years since I had a Willett. I don't really remember what it tasted like. I remember that it was sweet and it was fantastic, but I don't know what the Whistlepig tastes like, so I don't know which is which at this point. So for me, it's going to be a complete up in the air toss and figure it out.
It doesn't have a whole lot of viscosity, but the flavor and the taste and the finish, it sticks, which I like. Like, I thought it would just like go away after like a minute, but after that second sip, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's
the
not
fruitiness come out.
Green fruits on this one for me.
Green fruit.
Yeah,
like green apple.
Green apple, like I said,
grape.
green apple, green pear, grape. Yeah,
Grape.
green grapes.
Yeah.
Obviously not like sour or anything like that.
No, there's no sour. There's no sour whatsoever on this
so
thing. It's just great.
Like I said, I'm super surprised.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this guy down.
I don't have
now.
much there.
Yeah, you really went out. You like that one a lot, obviously, because you kept going for it.
I know.
All right.
Oh.
So this is our left. Your guys is right. So let's check this out. So on the nose, a little bit more tamer. Like if this was like up front, this is more elusive. Ooh,
This smells. I don't know if it's the right word, but
Throw it out.
Sour.
Sour.
Like a funk. Like a funk.
Ooh, well, I think we
get
might have to
funky
disagree on
tonight.
that. I will have to disagree. I'm not saying he's wrong,
Like
but it's not overpowering. It's
sour.
no,
Funk.
no. It smells like a smashed fruit. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like this smashed fruit in a plate.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of like a cider, like beer
Yes,
cider.
there we go.
And
That's
ciders are
Perfect.
Funkier, sour,
like an apple cider.
tart.
Tart. Yes, there we go. Yep. I'm gonna stick one more with the apple cider. I think the apple cider is spot on with this one right here. Completely spot on. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for this one.
Cheers.
Complete opposite for me. It's smoother than the Willett, but at the same time,
Smoother than the
dang
Willett.
it! I keep going back. I'm sorry. It's smoother than the first one.
The pout's really short.
But it's short. It's very
short.
It's like watered down. Right?
Yeah.
So how about this? Before I start confusing myself, glass A, glass B.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, glass A was like a straight up punch to the throat. in a good way, where it just really felt like it was just wanting you to meet the whole family.
I almost finished
right?
it. Meet the whole family?
Meet the whole family on this one. All right, Glass A was definitely meet the whole family and go from there. Now, with Glass B, she wants to take you on a few dates first before getting serious. That's
I feel what you mean.
yeah, you know, right? It wants to take you on a few
playing
dates
hard
first.
to get.
All right.
Flavor's not quite there. You can feel it coming through.
But this is what I mean by that, is that this one is a lot more tame, a lot more relaxed, a lot more, I want to say, smooth. This one gets you real going, and you get everything all up front. This one, real smooth, much tamer on the flavor, but it's just kind of like letting you enjoy the easy-going waves.
I'm getting like an alcohol-y, astringent feel to this.
Really? Alcohol? That's interesting.
I think because of that funk, I personally...
The original funk.
Yeah, I get that funk.
How about this? I think we have enough. Well, hold on. I got to catch up with you on that one, Glass A. And then once we lower it down a bit, we'll have it, drink some water, have the other one, and then go from there. Are you going to be the Scotch guy and start flicking it out? You know? All right, so let me go with Glass A real quick.
That aroma got me in the eye. Red Solo.
Yeah, dude, Glass A really just gets you in there, man. Just
like before I even like taste A again, like I already loved A. Like A, it just felt good all the way through.
A was just, it gets you, it gets you going. It gets you going.
The flavors just kept on going from start to finish. I mean, I love how bourbons, whiskey, whatever, how the sweetness carries through. I like that. I love that. If it like abruptly stops, I'm like, nah, I don't know. But
wait,
let's see. Huh?
How about this? Drink some water.
I did.
We will go with Glass B first.
And then did you already drink that?
Yeah, already.
Well, let me have a small sip.
Well, no, we're already even then.
Well, but you tasted that.
Don't
already.
ruin this moment. Okay. Drink some water, and then we'll go through from there.
Hugs are free.
All right. So Glass B.
All right.
We're gonna go through final smell. Did you go with that?
Final.
Now I'm getting that funk.
You see
now
what I
I'm getting
mean?
That funk. Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
It smells like
it's
fruit.
A funk.
It smells like a fruit that's been left out sitting for a while.
Not spoiled. That's going too far. But like, yeah, like in this hot weather, something that's been left out.
But again, when you taste it, for me at least, the funk goes away, and I get that fruitiness. Good. Got a nice fruitiness. No salt, like a peppery fruitiness. That's all it is.
This last one, actually, I enjoyed this last one more than the first couple sips.
It's like I just bit into an apple.
The funk is definitely prominent.
Yeah.
It's I wouldn't say punch you in the face, but it grabs you. It's definitely there. But
so hold on a second. Let me rewind. Remember, I told you this one wanted to go on a few dates first, then turn into a wild animal when it was ready. So now, that was really good. Now I'm gonna drink some water real quick, cleanse that palate, go back.
Yeah, I need to
with
cleanse
the
that wild animal.
The wild animal
in my mouth.
The quiet ones who are the best. All right, guys, let's go with Glass A here.
Going back.
Figure this out.
It's still good. It's so
smells
sweet.
Good.
Like it's not like obviously these are rye and not like bourbon sweet.
Yeah.
But this one is it's there. I mean, like if I had to have a rye, whatever this one is, I like it.
All right. Well, hold on. Let's taste it first, then decide. So. Still got that underhand kick, but if you like crazy in your life, that's the right one for you, because you'll get crazy and you'll get relaxed. This one right here is the bookworm. Just wants to take care of you. That's it. I feel more at home with Class B.
I'm going to the party.
You're going. All right. So you got party. I got stay at home and watch Netflix. All right. So I got.
Hey, wait. Oh, you looked already.
I already looked. It's okay.
You didn't even say what you thought it was.
I don't want to know because I don't know what it's going to be. You can go ahead and guess. I have no idea.
No, what do you guess? Which classes though? Before looking.
You want me to guess what it is again?
You saw it.
I did see. I can't lie.
Okay,
but originally,
say truthfully, just say whatever you thought.
I thought this was the Whistlepig. Truthfully, 100% truthfully, I thought this was the Whistlepig because I remember this one being a spicy kick. And even 2 years ago, you don't forget the initial with whiskeys and bourbons and whatnot. This one felt more tame, and I remember the Willett not being so tame. So I thought this was going to be the Whistlepig.
For me, I agree. I 100% thought this was the Willett. How strong it was, I mean, it kind of gave it away. 113 versus 100. It's a whole 13 points up.
That's a big difference, guys. Big difference.
And in my short experience with like high proof whiskeys, bourbons, the higher the proof, I notice a certain like common, denominator type thing.
It's always a little bit more hot.
Yeah, a little bit more hot.
Yeah,
a little bit more flavor. You can taste a certain, type of thing. And I thought this is the Willett.
Looks like you're right. That's the Willett.
That's a 3, but if you turn it a little bit, that's a W.
That's a W. So again, that's the Willett. So this guy likes to go party and meet some really interesting characters. I like to stay at home and watch Netflix and chill. And this right here is the Whistlepig.
Yeah.
So left, your right is Whistlepig.
Yeah.
Right, your left.
Episode
Party hardy.
2, we both agreed. Willett, Whistlepig, bam, bam.
Yeah, we actually agreed on this one, guys. So this is perfect. Willett, again, amazing. It's an amazing rye. It really just gets you going.
Yeah,
it hits you hard. Let's go party. I taste good. Boom. Whistlepig. Let me hold you. Let's do a nice slow dance. Let's relax. I think I'm gonna have to go in my personal tasting now. I might have to go Whistlepig. Whistlepig
What?
10 years. Yeah. I don't know, man.
You just said Willett.
No, I'm describing Willett. And then there's Whistlepig. I chose this as Whistlepig. I'm just saying, now that I had both, I feel like, to me, I would choose Whistlepig over Willett.
Whistlepig gives free hugs.
Whistlepig gives free hugs, guys. And
I have to go with the Willett because I like
fair.
that that party punch. It has that full flavor that I like. The proof, it's there. How we talked about, I like the higher proof because like anything under 100, I mean 100's cool. Anything under 100, it's kind of hard now that after we drank so many high proof ones, it's hard for me personally to enjoy fully what the lower proof ones taste like, and then they're wonderful. They taste great. But I mean, for me,
so I agree with you mostly on higher ABV, more taste, a little bit more heat, totally. But for some weird reason, when it comes to a rye, now I could be wrong in the future, but for a rye, I felt like the Whistlepig was just the right amount of heat with just the right amount of flavor, and it just lets you want to relax in front of a fireplace. This one is you bring out to your friends and you want to get blacked out later, but still feel good about it. You might disagree. I say Whistlepig, you say Willett. Now, guys, before we go, we had a little surprise for you. We can move those bottles right there. I'm going to grab an experimental finish series. We got this down in El Cerrito, and this is called Nulu Bourbon Whiskey. It is finished in Amburana barrels for 1 month. For you that don't know, Amburana is, I believe, a Brazilian wood. And when you leave it in there, it really throws out some crazy beautiful desserty flavors in there. I've had it already. I think it's something great. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think it has anything to do with like a screwball. Okay, I think I told you before. It's not a screwball, guys. This was infused whiskey, made it taste peanut buttery, very chemically. It doesn't really do it for me.
Well, here's something interesting. I'm just reading on the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, the bottle. So 111 proof.
Yep.
Barrel C285. 55.5% alcohol.
Stayed in 1 month,
which computes to what, 111 proof. Aged 1 month.
1 month in the Amber barrels.
In the amber. Okay,
in
got
the
it.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. Aged 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month. That'd be a pretty damn good bourbon. But this right here is.
If it was aged for 1 month, that is the new blue.
All right, so go ahead and pour this out. These apparently not just Nulu, but a lot of these whiskeys finished in Amber barrels just have apparently been throwing out really good reviews. Again, I've already had it. He never has, and I think it's fantastic. It's just a really good whiskey, and you get beautiful, beautiful flavors of just holidays, Christmas time. Just anything sweet during the holidays, that's what you get. So if you want to go for a smell, go ahead and do it. Ooh, wow. You just spilled some. You just spilled some, guys. All right. And you spill it again.
Jeez.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, that smells like.
So yeah, I've always wondered about these. Seen them in the reviews. People talked about them. From what I know, I don't know anything about the flavors and the taste. I kind of just threw it out the window because I've never tasted it. I don't want to know until I taste it personally. But from what I do know, one thing that kind of popped out to me was that, yeah, they probably taste pretty good, but the price point on these are a little bit higher than a lot of people would like it to be.
It's about $100 MSRP, $105 depending on where you go. My opinion, don't spend more than that unless you absolutely are in love with it. Me personally, I think I would like to find these more in the $70 range. I think those would be perfect for this. But what do you think is important to smell, man?
The nose kind of throws me off a little bit. In all honesty,
throws it off a little bit, right? Now, could it have been the rice that we just had?
No.
All right.
Kind of like because like earlier, the Whistlepig to me was like funk. I said funk, right? Yeah, it was pretty funky. That was actually extra funky.
That was class
for me.
B. Yeah.
This is not as funky, but like it's like some sort of oaky, woody funk to it, like
interesting,
like something off the beach. Like driftwood.
Try it out.
Oh, that stings my nose. What proof is it? 111, right? Yeah,
111. Give it a taste.
Okay.
Remember, guys, we're just starting. We're just starting. Once the flavors hit, go for a second sip. Go from there. I still do fairly think that the rye may have. Oh! You threw the hand out.
Talk to the hand.
Let me know what you think.
Okay, so
all right,
the palate. I wouldn't say it's complete, like 180, 360, whatever you want to call it, but the palate tastes a lot better than those feels.
Okay,
a lot better.
I think we should do that one video just on this one, and we only focus on this product right here.
That I describe the nose, where it's that driftwood, funky wood nose smell flavor.
I did get that smell, but again, at the same time, I feel like the rice kind of manipulated that smell.
It translates into the palate, but in a much better way. I actually enjoyed the flavor, the taste of it better than the nose. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, see? So,
It's way different, from a lot of things that we've drank.
Yeah, right. But it has nothing to do with the Screwball, right? Nothing to do with the Screwball, guys. It's not like the Screwball. People say like, oh, it's a flavored whiskey. It's not really flavored because there was no additives added to it. It was just a finished MGP, by the way, guys. MGP.
This MGP?
Yeah, MGP product. Bourbon finished in Amburana barrels. Now again, Amburana wood is going to leave a very, very flavorful, Christmassy feeling. You're looking at cake, you're looking at brown sugar, you're looking at, oh gosh, what else you got in there, man? Vanilla, anything just sweet.
I don't know if it explains anything, but I mean, on the back it says experimental finish. Barrels of straight bourbon whiskey are put into various wine, brandy, and cognac barrels. That's very interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Now I believe right here should say MGP. There it is. An MGP product.
Interesting.
So guys, I'm gonna go with another hit right here.
Maybe it's the... Okay, so nothing against Nulu, but I traditionally do not like brandy at all. Like,
is that where you're getting the funk?
I think so, because now that I read it, I honestly hate brandy. I don't like it at all. Period. Like, I would... What? Give me Jack. Like, Black Label. Jack. Yeah, anything. Like, I mean, this is not it, obviously, but just speaking about brandy by itself.
I don't think this was put in brandy. I think this was more of telling you what they do with certain bottles. It says, barrels of straight bourbon whiskey are put into various wine, brandy, and cognac barrels for months at a time. We taste them diligently to ensure the finish is heavily present throughout the nose, palate, and finish. So that does not mean that this was put in a wine, brandy, and cognac barrel, or else they would have announced it right here. This was in an Amburana barrel, finished in Amburana barrel.
Finished.
For 1 month.
Finished.
Does not mean that it was placed in a...
Why would they say that, though?
We'll leave it to our viewers to figure that out. I'll figure that out after this video, but I still personally think that it was just an MGP that was given to Nulu. Nulu put it in Amburana barrels for 1 month.
Why are you getting angry?
I'm not getting angry.
His voice changed?
I'm just saying, I think you're wrong.
I'm not getting angry.
No. This guy right here, I think he's wrong. And that's it.
But I do have to say that the palate is a lot better than the nose.
I would like
quite a bit.
I would like for you to try this again before the rise. Bourbons, sure. This one, hands down, I think
this
you are correct.
Bourbon, right?
No, it's a whiskey now at this point.
No, bourbon.
I guess so. Bourbon whiskey.
Bourbon, yeah.
Well, bourbon whiskey finished in Amburana barrel. There we go. Non-chill filter. Yeah, the nose is just way different than the taste.
Yeah, like...
But I didn't get that when I first had it. I think, again, it has to do with the products that we already had.
There's that, like I said, that woody funk.
So
but it's okay.
But the taste, so good. So good. This pure sweetness. But you still get that whiskey feeling. Not like the gosh, what's it called? The Screwball or the Doughball. You don't get that at all. It's just a sweet infusion, natural infusion with the bourbon itself.
Got a little bit of crazy legs on it.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it for our episode today. My name is Roman.
I'm Lou.
And again, thank you for watching.
Yeah. See you later.